Welcome back दोस्तों. In the previous section we considered the geometrical isomers for tetrahedral and square planar complexes. Now let us consider the geometrical isomers for octahedral complexes. For octahedral complexes the coordination number is 6. So let us take the first example in octahedral complex, which is Na6. What does M represent here? It represents the central metal atom. A represents the ligand here. It is a monodentate ligand. So for Ma6 geometry, we have a structure which is like this. Central metal atom at the center, then 4 ligands A, and A at the square plane. Then one ligand at the top, finally one more ligand at the bottom. So if we now join all 3, let us say ligand, metal and ligand, all the combinations, we will have a octahedron. So this is octahedral geometry. So if we want to see clearly, this is one face of octahedral, this is another face, this is the third face, this is fourth face. So 4 faces on the front, 4 faces on the back. So in all 8 faces, hence this is octahedral geometry. Now if we want to see, there is A opposite A, one combination, which I have written like this. Another A combination A opposite A, which I have written here. Finally, the final A combination, A opposite A, I have written here. Now, if we exchange any 2 monodentate ligands, A and A, we will still have the same structure. So, in this case, we can say there is no geometrical isomer. In this case, we have only one structure, so no geometrical isomerism is possible. So, that is what we have written here, no geometrical isomerism in case of Ma6 structure. After this, let us move on to Ma5b. So, that means in this case, again we have M, which is the central metal atom, and 5 ligands which are monodentate. 1, 2, 3, 4 in square plane. 5th A above and B below. So this is one square plane, one ligand at the top, one ligand at the bottom. So we have a structure like this. Now, in this case, if I replace one A and B or A and A, in that case, again we will have the same structure. If we want to see, it is like this: A opposite A, which is the first set, again A opposite A, which is the second set, and finally A opposite B, which is the third set. Any one combination, if I interchange, I will still have AA and BA, which is again the same structure. So if I interchange A and B, I will still have the same octahedral geometry. So in this case also we have no geometrical isomers which are possible. So we can say for Ma6 and Ma5b there are no geometrical isomers. Let us continue our discussion further for octahedral complexes Ma4b2. So if we want to write Ma4b2, so we have to write 4 monodentate A ligands and 2 monodentate B ligands. So it is like this: 4 monodentate A ligands, I am writing 1, 2, 2A, again 1, 2, 2A, 2A plus 2A is 4A. So 4A we are done with. Finally B2, so we'll write 2B. So A4, B2, this is our one set of complex. So that is what I am drawing here. So A opposite A, so we have this structure, A opposite A, then we have A opposite A once again, then finally we have B opposite B, which is this one. So this combination is the trans combination. So this is one isomer which is trans isomer. Why do we call it trans? Because in this case A and B one side, B and A other side. So this is trans isomer. Now, after this, we have one more possibility. How will we make one more possibility? So let us see. Let me keep this AA as it is. So first set I am keeping as it is. Now let us look closely at the second set and the third set. So let me combine first element from the second set to first element of the third set. Second element of the second set to third element to second element of the third set. So I have AB and AB. So AA remains as it is, AB and AB. So AB and AB. Now in this structure we have A opposite A, which is in this case this one, A opposite A. Then we have A opposite B, which is this one, A opposite B. Finally we again have A opposite B, so A opposite B. Now if you see carefully, the two A's are on one side, the two B's are on the one side, so this is cis isomer. So that is why in this case we have true geometrical isomers for MA4B2 geometry, cis and trans isomers. So two geometrical isomers are possible for MA4B2. Then moving on to MA3B3. This is also again 6 ligands, so it is having an octahedral geometry. So let us see the combinations. 3A ligands, 3B ligands. So AA, AB and BB. So if you see carefully, in first set we have 2 A ligands, in second set we have 1 A ligand. So in all 3 A ligands are done. Then we have in the second set 1 B ligand, in the third set 2 B ligands. So in all again 3 B ligands. So 3 B ligands are also done, 3 A ligands are also done. So this is one valid set, AA, AB, BB. Now again in the next set what will we do? We will combine the first element of the first set. In this case let us see what is the combination. So in this case we are having, let us say, combining first element of first set to the first element of the third set. So first element of first set, which is A, I am combining with first element of third set, which is B. First element of first set combined with first element of third set. Then we will combine second element of first set to second element of third set. So what will be our structure? AB, AB and again AB. So that is what we'll end with, AB, AB, AB. Other than this, if you want to combine these two, it will again land to the same structure. Why? Because A and A, we will get again AA, A and B, we will again get AB. So hence we didn't combine the first two sets. What we combined is first set and third set. And we get this new set. The first set is MER, which is meridional, and second set is FAC, which is facial. Why do we call it by these names? Let us see. First of all, let us make this first set. So A opposite A. This is the first thing, A opposite A. A opposite B. So this is our second set. Third set, B opposite B. Now if you see carefully, all the three same ligands, A and A, they are in one plane, the square plane, which is called as meridional plane. What is it called as? Meridional plane. So because they are in meridional plane, we call it in short form as MER isomer. We call it MER isomer. Now let us see the second set. In the second set we have A opposite B, A opposite B, A opposite B. So if you see A opposite B, again A opposite B, again A opposite B. Now in this case, if you see carefully, all the three A's, they are in one face of the octahedron. Hence we call it facial isomer. In short, FAC isomer. So this is FAC isomer. All three A's are in one face. All three B's are on one face of the octahedron. So this is facial isomer. Hence we have the name FAC and MER isomers for the structure MA3B3. So in this case, how many geometrical isomers we have? FAC geometrical isomer, MER geometrical isomer. So two geometrical isomers. Two sets, so we have two geometrical isomers. Then let us see MA3B2C. So we have 3 A ligands, 2 B ligands and 1 C ligand. So let us first form the sets. First set will be AA, 2 A's done. Now 1 A remains. So 1 A I am combining with B. So A is done now. We have 3 A's and we have done until the second set all 3 A's. Now let us continue with the B. So we have 2 B. One of the B I will keep in second set. Other B I will keep in the third set. Finally we have one monodentate ligand which is C, which I am writing in the third set. So one possible set which I have is AA, AB and BC. Now let us do the various permutation combinations which are possible. So let us keep this AA as it is first and let us combine this A with this B. So our next isomer in this case will be AA as it is. Then I am combining this A with, in this case, C, and B I am combining with B. So B I have combined with B. So I have one isomer AA, then AC, then BB. Finally, one more combination which we can get in this case is from the first and the last set. So if I do first and last set, AB and again AB. So AB, AB and AC remains as it is. So in all we have three sets which are possible. If you try to do any other set, it will again be either belonging to first one, second one or third one. You can try it at home. If you try more combinations like combining this with this, AA, AB, so it will lead to the same thing again. So if we try to combine one more set, A and B, B and C, so it will again lead to the same thing, AB, BC. So any other combination from either of the sets will lead to the same three structures. So in this case, we have only three geometrical isomers which are possible. So in case of MA3B2C, we have three isomers. Now after this, coming to MA3BCD. So in A3BCD, we have three monodentate A ligands, one monodentate B ligand, one monodentate C ligand, one monodentate D ligand. So let us first see A3. So first set will be AA, then the third A, then we have 1B. So 1B here, then we have C and D, which is the third combination in this case. So in the first set we have AA, AB and CD. Now let us try to fix this A as it is. So A remains as it is. After this, let us manipulate this one. First set, first element of second set combining with first element of third set. Second element of second set combining with second element of third set. So we'll get this new combination here. This is our new set. Then if I again keep AA as it is and if I combine A with D. So A with the first element of the second set combines with the last element of the third set. The second element of the second set combines with first element of third set. So we'll have this new combination AA, AD and BC. So these are the three structures. Now after this, let us combine this A with A and A with B. So we'll get AB, AC and AD. So this is our new structure if I want to combine. So in this case, I am combining, let us say I am combining in this case A, this set I am taking and I am combining the first element of the first set. First element of first set combines with first element of third set. Second element of first set combines with second element of third set. So we get AB, AD, AC. So AB, AD, AC. So in all we have four geometrical isomers which are possible. So four geometrical isomers are possible in case of MA3BCD. If you do any other permutation combination, you will land up with these four sets itself. So in all, four geometrical isomers are possible. So this is the general method to find the number of geometrical isomers. So let me explain once again. So how will we find geometrical isomer of any set? So once again, if we write, let us say MA3B3. If we take this example, MA3B3. So first of all, how many A's? 3 A's. So 3 A's we can put as 2 A's in one set. Then we have third A. So 3 A's are done. Then we have 3 B's. So we will have 1 B here and another 2 B's here. So this is one set which we have. This is one geometrical isomer. Let us now combine, let us say this A with this A. Okay. And this A with this B. So again we will get the same set. If I get AA, again if I will get AA and then AB. So it doesn't lead to a new structure. It is the same thing itself. So combining these two doesn't give any result. So let us go further and combine this element. This element I will combine with this one and this element I will combine with this one. So now I will have a new structure AB. So AB Then I have next one which is AB again. And this third AB remains as it is. So this is the second geometrical isomer. So in this case we have two geometrical isomers, 1 and 2. So for MA3B3 we have two geometrical isomers. So that is what we have written in here. Two geometrical isomers. One is meridional, one is facial. Meridional because three ligands are in one plane, and facial because same ligands are in the same phase. So all three A in one phase, all three B's in one phase. So this is facial and meridional geometrical isomer. The number of geometrical isomers for Ma2B2C2. So the first obvious combination which we'll get is two A's together, A2, two B's together, B2, and two C's together. So this is one set which is possible. Then let us combine the first and the second set. So AB, AB, and we will have CC as it is. So this is the second set. AB, AB, and CC. Now, if I play around with this structure, what will I get? So if I combine A with C and B with C, so AC, AB, and AC. Okay. Now, after this, if I play around with these two, I will get AA as it is, BC, and one more BC if I am playing with these two. Then, if I play around with this one, what will I get? AB, AC. So, AB and AC. This is the same thing, and BC. So, AB, AC. AB, AC, and finally BC remains as it is. Other than this, is there any other possibility? If you see carefully, we have made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All three are different. AA, BB, CC, AB, AB, CC. So there is no other AB, AB, CC. Then we have AA, BC, BC. We do not have any other such combination. Finally, AC, AB, AC. This is also a different combination. Finally, we have AB, AC, BC. This is also a different combination. So in all, we have 5 combinations which are possible for Ma2B2C2. So we'll have 5 geometrical isomers for Ma2B2C2. So this is how we can find geometrical isomers for Ma2BCD. We can also find geometrical isomers for MABCDEF. This is also possible. So this is how we'll find the geometrical isomers for various possibilities. Ma2B2CD, MABCDEF. So these are the various possibilities. So we can find geometrical isomers for various combinations based on the method we discussed.